And I don't know how your 2022 was, but maybe you faced some challenges in this past year. And maybe there were some things that were really hard that you had to face in your life. And I was just thinking about a story about a little bird named Chirpy. And there was a lady who had a precious little canary that had a beautiful song. And the canary's name was Chirpy. And she found a new way to clean the bird cage, so she always put newspaper down in the bottom, but it was just always a mess trying to get the newspaper out without dumping seeds and poop and everything all over the place. So somebody told her, you can just use your vacuum, and then you can just vacuum it out. Then you can take out the dirty newspaper and put in a clean one. And she thought, that's an awesome idea. So she decided to try it, and so one morning she was cleaning out Chirpy's cage, vacuuming it, and the phone rang. So she was talking to her friend, and listening to the conversation and everything and getting involved in that conversation as she was continuing to vacuum out the bird cage. And then all of a sudden she recognized that Chirpy was no longer in the bird cage. And there was a commotion going on in the vacuum cleaner bag. There was something was in distress in that vacuum cleaner bag. So she, automatically realized that she had sucked up Chirpy, her precious little canary, into the vacuum cleaner. And so she quickly shut off the vacuum cleaner, took the bag out, and there was just all kind of the, commotion going on in the bag. She split it open, dumped it out on the floor, and there was little Chirpy, covered with hair and dirt and dust and bird poop and bird seeds and just totally filthy. So she thought, okay, what am I going to do? I got to clean up Chirpy. So she ran to the sink really quick and turned on the warm water and began to wash Chirpy. So she recognized that just water was not enough, so she put on some mild soap and just began to scrub him, and he was all lathered up, and of course his little feathers just went to nothing, as they were wet. And so she scrubbed him up and she rinsed him off, and he looked like a little wet rat, So she's like, okay, I gotta dry him off so he won't catch a chill, So she got a towel and rubbed him all over, and that really didn't help a whole lot. So she thought, the blow dryer, I'll get the blow dryer. So she got the blow dryer and she started blow drying Chirpy, and sure enough, his feathers puffed out. He looked like a little dandelion puff, his feathers puffed out, and he looked absolutely beautiful. But the thing she discovered as the day went on, that Chirpy didn't sing anymore. He lost his song. So maybe in this past year, in 2022, maybe you feel like you've been sucked up, dumped out, washed up, dried off, and blow dried, and you've lost your song. Well, we're here today to choose to sing and worship God. We are here today to worship Him.